favor of negotiations between employers and employees, but why did the tobacco law of I think 2004 come into force when your party was in government? At that time, a total ban for all workplaces except the hospitality sector became the law, which is a much tougher and much more total ban than in lots of other European countries. And at that time, the government was made up by two liberal parties and the Christian Democrats, including yours, and the Christian Democrats, which some people also say that they are, in economic sense, kind of open to liberalism. Why did this sort of liberal cabinet, including your party, then introduce that total ban for almost all workplaces?
Well, one correction: the Christian Democrats in the Netherlands do not have any liberal thing inside of them. So I don't know where you picked that one up. But yes, a fair point what you're bringing up is the previous government administration introduced a smoking ban on workplaces. And the reason for that was that it was in public workplaces, where we as an employer, being the government, had to make sure that our employees were protected against the effects of smoking colleagues. So it was in line of what we just said. It is a working place. For example, if you take a truck driver, which is a private entrepreneur, for us they have the freedom to decide if they want to smoke in their cabin or not, or their employees to smoke in their cabin or not. That was not introduced in 2004. It was only places, public places, where people employed by the government or people visiting governmental buildings. So if you want to pick up your passport, well, there's only one place where you can pick up your passport. You can't say, well, let's go to the other government, because there's only one. And that's why we said we have to make sure that this is officially banned, because people don't have a choice. And there is no possibility for people to go to another government. But the big difference is we didn't want to go a step further, because in the private sector it should be something between those employers and those employees, because there people do have a choice. If you go to a bar as a consumer, you do have a choice to go into a smoking or a non-smoking bar, and there the government should not interfere.
Any other questions?
Thank you very much indeed.
And have a nice afternoon.
I know, thank you very much. Ik heb gevoetbald, ja.
Ik zal de volgende keer volleyballen.
Heb je mij wel eens gezien na een volleybalwedstrijd?